Hi, thank you for your interest in the Inclusive Early Childhood Graduate Programs at Mount St. Joseph University. We are passionate about preparing teachers to be agents of change and champions of young children. My name is Laura Saylor. I'm the program director, and I am also a faculty member in this program. As I mentioned, we are all about preparing teachers to be agents of change and champions of young children. Through our inclusive early childhood education programs, our students will graduate with a Master's of Arts and obtain their Ohio Early Childhood Educator license, enabling them to teach in grades pre-K to grade 3. Our programs include a combination of online courses, blended courses, and face-to-face courses. So what is it to be an early childhood teacher? Early childhood teachers work with children from ages 3 to 8 years old. They serve typically and atypically developing children. They work closely with families and community agencies. They might be employed in a public or a private school. And they also might be employed in educational assessment, in tutoring clinics, or in some other community settings involving the education and care of young children. At Mount St. Joseph University, in our inclusive early childhood education programs, we teach our courses in 8-week formats. This allows students to really focus their studies on just one or two courses at a time instead of 3 or 4. There are 48 total credits required to graduate from our program. There are 40 hours in coursework. There are 2 credits for field work and 6 hours for student teaching. Now we have 2 great choices to go about getting your master's degree and licensure in early childhood education. One choice is an accelerated full-time program called the Teacher Education Accelerated Masters, Team IEC. The other is the part-time IEC, Inclusive Early Childhood Education Program. I will describe both in the following slides. The first of those great choices is the Team IEC program. It is an accelerated 15-month full-time Master's of Arts degree program and teaching apprenticeship. This program prepares adults to enter the teaching profession through an intense and exciting learning apprentice format. A combination of coursework with a 9-month apprenticeship in a K-3 classroom setting will immerse you, the student, in the teaching experience, allowing you to apply concepts learned in classes to your practical experiences in the classroom. There are benefits to doing the program this way, and those are that you will complete the early childhood education licensure requirements in just 12 months. This license then will allow you to begin applying for teaching positions in the upcoming school year. In 3 additional months, you'll complete your coursework for the Master's of Arts degree major in teaching. Your cohort group will meet and work together throughout the program. And upon completion of the program, you'll have an option to further your education with an Ohio reading endorsement and or an Ohio pre-K special education endorsement. The details of this accelerated full-time format are that it begins in May with 4 accelerated summer classes that are completed by August. Then, during the academic year, students are embedded in apprenticeships and are enrolled in 2 accelerated courses at a time. As the academic year comes to a close, students start to complete their coursework, including a final integrative project. The application for the Team IEC, the accelerated full-time program, is April the 15th. The second choice of programs is the part-time IEC program. This program is not accelerated and allows you to complete your coursework at a pace that works best with your schedule. The part-time IEC program prepares adults to enter the teaching profession through a combination of coursework with the practicum experiences and with student teaching. Students, just as in the accelerated format, will earn a license in early childhood education and Master's of Arts degree, major in teaching. The program benefits for the part-time program are that it is a part-time program and works with many people's schedules better than the full-time accelerated format. Just like the accelerated format, there are options upon completion to further your education and get an Ohio reading endorsement and/or an Ohio pre-K special education endorsement. Students can take up to 5 years to complete this program for their license and for their Masters of Arts. The details for the part-time program are that students can start the program at any point during the school year. It's a rolling admission process. And also, during the academic year, students gain practical experience through 100 hours of practicum experiences over the course of 2 semesters and a 15-week full-time student teaching field placement in another semester, usually the final semester of their program. Here is an example of our course schedule throughout an academic school year. Both our part-time and accelerated students take the same courses. They just take them at a different pace. For instance, if you were enrolled as a full-time accelerated student, you would take all of the courses listed here in this order throughout a school year. However, if you are a part-time student, you might just select one course from each term and then take the remaining courses in the following year or two. Both programs have certain requirements. It is imperative to join a new student orientation. This is often held the first Saturday of May for the team or accelerated format. For those in the part-time program, we arrange one-on-one orientations. Also, before completing the program, you will need to attend one local or national conference and join a professional organization dealing with the education of young children. So you may be wondering, what are the admissions requirements for these programs? First of all, we will need a completed graduate application. You can apply at www.msj.edu/apply. You'll also need a bachelor's degree from a regionally accredited institution, a letter of intent, a current resume, official college transcripts showing a cumulative GPA of no less than 3.0. If your GPA was below 3.0, we will require completion of the GRE. We will also need names and contact information, including phone numbers and email addresses, for 2 professional references. If you have questions about the inclusive early childhood education programs, please don't hesitate to give me a call or to email me. My email address is laura.saylor@msj.edu. My phone number is 513-244-3263. If your questions are regarding the application process, you can contact Sean Adkins, the Graduate Admission Counselor. His email address is sean.adkins@msj.edu, and his phone number is 513-244-4723. I'd like to thank you for your interest in the inclusive early childhood education programs at Mount St. Joseph University. I'd like to close with one of my favorite quotes from Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon with which you can use to change the world. Thank you, and I look forward to working with you in the future.